All right, let's analyze the short Gary V clip here.
And here's what they told us. They said they're making more social media posts than ever, more than 5 a week on average, but they're getting less leads and less attraction from the marketing they're doing. What are they doing wrong?
Well, I just laughed inside my own head when you said 5 a week. I posted 397 pieces of content yesterday.
Wow.
So how about that, everyone?
Is that right?
That is a true statement.
How do you do that?
You really fall into the framework of P&H, which is something I'm going to start pushing more and more, which is platforms and handles. Platforms is I'm on 7 to 8 platforms, 9 with Substack now. Mm-hmm. I have multiple handles. There's a post that got 500,000 views yesterday called Uncle V, which is I'm the uncle of the kids on TikTok. And the
few hilarious things there. I mean, one thing I like about Gary Vee is he kind of motivates you to do more. And I think a lot of people, like the other guy was saying, you know, they do 5 posts a week. And for most people, that is not enough because it is easier than ever to post stuff. And, you know, Gary comes in and says he did 397 yesterday, which I'm sure he did, but he left out the part that it was his team doing a lot of it. Like most of us don't hire a zillion people to go do that. But the point is, he's getting a lot of content out there. So you can't just post 5 things a week. That's like 1 per working day if you just go Monday to Friday. So that's not nearly enough. But the question is, if you're not, if you're not hiring a bunch of people, how can you post decent quality, a lot of it, right? Because you don't want to just AI spam everything. And like what I'm doing right now with Podsplice is I'm recording this into a long video. This is going to be automatically whipped up into a short. You might be watching this in a short right now with subtitles that Podsplice is doing automatically. And then that's going across several different channels. So again, the way he would calculate that is like if I post this on TikTok, if I post this on YouTube, if I post this as an Instagram reel, that same thing is 3 pieces of content, which absolutely counts. In the long form on YouTube, that would count as 1. On the short form, that's another one, right? So you can take these, you can clip them up, and you can post all from within Podsplice. So like you're automatically permanently logged into all of your social media channels. So you record it, you record the system audio, like you could see my face, you can hear Gary V talking, you can see the screen recording. So I'm just like on different browser tabs and playing the video, doing the reaction video. He makes his comment and I'm thinking, well, just me as a 1 or 2 person team, I can put out a lot of content as well because I'm using the right software, the right workflow. So that is an absolute key to think about, right? If you're using OBS or you're using some of these other ones, it's very difficult to get the volume up. So I would highly recommend checking out Podsplice because you can record the long, you record the system audio, everything's on separate tracks in the cloud. Don't download anything to install it, very easy to make. And then it makes all of your shorts and then it posts all of your shorts in all of the different places. So you are able to do that. And the last thing I'll say about him, I mean, he's just hilarious how he'll invent like new terms. And I think he's gone a little bit overboard with this last one. If you notice, he said P&H, which is platforms and handles. Like, I don't think that needs its own 2-letter abbreviation, but you know, he's going to be talking to his group saying, you know, does everybody do enough P&H? I mean, I think that's hilarious. He just means like, you know, put it on different platforms and have different accounts of each platform. And that's a good idea too. So anyway, it's a good motivator, good thing to think about. And that's that.